What up, y'all, man? We back once again. It's the NBA show, man. We have incredible man, we got some nice little updates for y'all, man. Hey, we're gonna talk about the Golden State Warriors and their core. Yeah, it might be one of the best in NBA history. Let's talk about it. Hey, today I'm talking about the Golden State Warriors and their updates from the preseason. Hey, man, it's about the Golden State Warriors and their keys to win. Hey, we got the injury updates and the 15-player spot power ranking. In the 20th spot, the Golden State Warriors just signed Langston Galloway. Yeah, let's go Warriors, let's get it. All right, man, so the Warriors rode a second half surge to pick up one of those road wins, 111-99 against the Lakers on Tuesday night. Yeah, man, they got busy. Yeah, improving to 4-0 in the preseason. It's looking good for these boys so far. Yes, sir, reserves for the win. Now, we know the Dubs were a bit shorthanded with the absence of Stephen Curry for rest and Draymond for rest, Jonathan Kuminga, knee, James Wiseman, of course, with knee, and Klay Thompson, Achilles. Yeah, the Warriors reserves, yo, they got busy. They hustled hard, and they took the victory over the Los Angeles Lakers, including against the star trifecta, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Brody Westbrook. They all took the court, and they also played heavy minutes, but they came up short, though. Let's tap in. Yes, sir, Jordan Poole. Yeah, he always lead the way. 18 points. Damian Lee got off, too. And OPJ, they added 16 points. And Drew Wiggins had 12. Right along with our boy Peyton. He saw the floor as well. Yeah, baby, we got points in the paint. Hey, cold shooting night from deep, though. From the Dubs. It was pretty challenging for them. You know, they only shot 22%. 11 from 49 from behind the arc. But the Warriors took advantage around the basket, scoring 48-36 in the points. And that was in the paint. And that was against the Lakers, man. So, hey, that's kind of scary. If they can score in the paint, oh my gosh, it's going to be over. Next, we're going to talk about the keys to win. Poole's pack punch, boy. Hey, man, he packs a punch like a lunch. Hey, Jordan Poole led the Warriors with a scoring effort. Listen, man, 14 of his 18 points came in the third quarter. Yeah, the guard's playmaking ability has been on display all preseason long. This boy is averaging an MJ, 23 points over the last 4 games. Poole also is getting 5 rebounds, 4 steals, and 1 assist per night. Yes, sir. And Andre Iguodala, fine dimes, fine wine. We're going to talk about the old head. Hey, man, we got Andre Iguodala back, and this is our guy, man. The veteran led the Warriors in assists, dishing out 5 dimes. Yes, sir, he had that AI sauce on deck. Hey, as they beat the Los Angeles Lakers at the Staples Center. So that's going to be tough. They can win on the road. All right, man, we got our boy Langston Galloway. He appeared in 3 preseason games for the Golden State Warriors. Oh, yeah, and he got his ass cut today. Yeah, he averaged about 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 8 minutes per night. He's 6'2", and he signed with those guys back in September on the 24th. Now, he came from St. Joseph. He played in 445 NBA games overall and 62 starts, owning an average of 8 points per game, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and 21 minutes per night. And that was with the Phoenix Suns, Detroit Pistons, Sacramento Kings, New Orleans Pelicans, New York Knicks, everybody in the NBA. God damn, he played for everybody. Yes, sir. Now we got Q Weatherspoon on deck for the Golden State Warriors. He signed a free agent, and the team announced that today. This boy's 25 years old, and he appeared in 31 games for the San Antonio Spurs over the last 2 seasons, averaging 1.9 points per game and 6 minutes per night. All right. The Mississippi State product spent about 2 years with the Austin Spurs. That's the San Antonio's G League affiliate squad. You know, averaging 15 points per game, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, and 1 steal a night on 29 minutes over 37 games and 35 starts. So the Spurs drafted him in 2019 with the 49th pick overall, but it didn't work out too well with the Spurs. And next we got our boy Jordan Bell. Yeah, last year he averaged 3 points per game, 2 rebounds in 8 minutes. Yeah, and that was in 3 preseason games. He did all right. It might be fair to say that Bell has looked the best of the players fighting for a roster spot at this point, but it remains inevitable as a position. Kevin Looney is healthy. Yeah. And the Warriors have been transparent about him playing with Draymond Green and Juan Anderson and the Manga Blika, hey, as a small ball 5. And it doesn't leave a role for our boy Bell, even with injuries to our boy James Wiseman. Yikes. It's tough, man. And next we got Gary Payton II, the junior. Yeah, he made his return to the court after missing the first three games with that hernia. That's a beast, man. I had one of them. Them shits hurt. And he was brilliant. 12 points, 5 for 7 shooting. And he was sensational on defense and tremendous off the ball as well, man. It's going to be huge for that free-flowing offense, man. I can't express that enough, man. And he's known best for his defense. You already know why. He showed some impressive off-ball movement that resulted in some slams. Hey, he even spoon-fed that boy Blika for a nice little cut to the basket in the paint. Inside-out play is going to be huge for the Golden State Warriors. And next, we got Avery Bradley. Hey, it's possible that the Warriors could go with Jordan Bell due to their amount and their lack of big man depth, you know what I'm saying? But it really feels like Bradley Beal has been designated for the Brad Wanamaker Memorial roster spot, you know what I'm saying? The guy who brings the ball up the floor, He played 6 minutes in the second quarter, and he hates shooting the ball. But ideally, Andre Iguodala in this role, he's going to be the second oldest player on the team outside of that. You know what I'm saying? And he's already resting for April, so we shall see. Our boy Bradley's a good defender. You know, he has a good defensive reputation, and he made first team All Defense back in 2016, so he's no slouch. He's no new jack, man. But he hasn't been as impressive in the box scores. And Bradley has never had a positive net rating in any of his 11 seasons, despite being on contending teams and winning the championship a couple years ago with the Late Show. People say contribution and its intangibles will be able to help the Golden State Warriors. Yeah, and I think that's helped him. It's helped his case over the last 5 years, but he's going to have to prove himself as well. And he's only going to have to improve the Golden State Warriors defense, especially if you plan on winning that roster spot. And he's only been an above average defensive box plus minus guy. Back in 2019, when he played mostly alongside of stars, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and, you know, shooter Danny Green. Lakers should have got him back. Yeah, side note. But do the Warriors care about advanced matrix? Nah, maybe. But not as much as you may think. You know what I mean? They might be comfortable with a guy like that. And it's only the roster spot that's at 15 after all. Yeah, man. And after an uninspiring series of win later moves and add teenagers to the roster, Bob Myers may let Stephen Curry have the backup guard that he wants. And I believe he deserves that at this point, right? And on top of that, man, it's another player on the squad that can talk about the days in the 90s when they were alive and they were kids. And they have a lot to, I guess, they have a lot in common. So it's going to be good to see. And, you know, Bradley has been quoted saying, "No offense, Golden State is one of the best organizations in the NBA from top to bottom." So yeah, man, when you're trying to win a roster spot, a little ass kissing does help. Next, we got Michael Motor. Y'all like how I said that? Hey, Motor averaged 5 points in 9 minutes through 4 games in the preseason. And Motor didn't exactly put a stamp on the game, so he partially stays at the top of the ranking by default. Unlike Bradley and Galloway, Motor looked very comfortable in the Warriors system. And unlike Bell, he plays a position that the Warriors need right now, you know what I'm saying? And he's been able to take to the court these last 3 games. I would say his spot on the team has been dependent on the Warriors' value for shooting. Hey, man, you best believe the Warriors will be hoisting up a lot of threes this year, you know what I'm saying? Hey, and after the team hoisted up 115 triples in their first 2 games, I guess you can make a strong case that they're going to prioritize shooting for the final roster spot, no doubt. So who do y'all think is going to win that next spot? That 15th spot for the Golden State Warriors? Hey, leave your comments below, man. It's the NBA show, man. Tap in with us over at NBA Show 2. We're doing a live stream of the games, man. We got it lit. It's popping over there, man. Come off there and represent your city. Let's get it.